get that going. Oh, no. Let's go TikTok live monitor. There we go. Team by tactics. Let me get this one loaded up. Let me. What up, Melancholy? How we doing? Let me load this up. Stream manager. Let me load up studio. And let's get some games going. Hey, I'm doing well. Jerry, how we doing? I need to get the stream updated real quick. I'm just chilling tonight. Forgot to tell you, my wife did end up getting me a conversation with. Hey, there we go, Radley. How'd it go? Also, how was the event? I've heard some pretty good things so far about it. Let me edit this. Gaming. Teamfight tactics. Oh, hang on. Finish Photoshop. Let me go medium icons. Bang. Drop the light on that just a little bit so I can be a little bit darker. There we go. Monetization on. And automatic. There we go. All right. YouTube stream is good. Twitch is good. Wife really loved it. She was so happy coming home. Nice. Excited to see these dubs. Hey, Nathan, how we doing? Events like that are really kind of like, I don't know, bonding experiences, I guess would be the best way of saying it. Let me go live stream. I'm going to chill and lounge tonight, just so that people know that I'm live. If people want to chat, they can. It's open to everybody, but otherwise, we're playing some TFT and just chilling. Because on nights like tonight was, nights like tonight are nights where I miss Hotline League a lot. I asked him about to return. He said he was far from done with LoL content. Okay. Okay, hold up. Travis said he's far from done with LoL content. A possible return in a smaller capacity, but he's planning on going on the entirety of Worlds next year. There we go. Did I or did I not tell you that he could possibly come back for a Hotline League live thing? Did I or did I not call that? That felt like the realistic solution there.
Can I turn off this whole light or do you know?
Yeah, you're good. Let me do that. Let me do that. Oh, that's a defender as well. Hey, Brando, how we doing? How we doing? I mean, look, the thing is that, like, my content's always going to be different than Travis. So, like, I understand when people say, like, oh, I miss League content. I know it's not, like, it's not indicative on any of us that are making content right now. The reality is we miss, like, those of us making content right now miss it just as much as y'all miss it. There we go. Hotline League and Travis content in general was huge part of how I got in the whole esports background. I mean, the biggest thing, like, even the interviews that I wouldn't watch as much, like, I only watched my team's interviews for the most part. Hotline League was such a staple part of the community that, like, wait, gain a 2-star. It's risky. Oh. This is gonna be... Okay, so why don't we do this? There's that. Is what a gunslinger? I don't have a single... Oh, do I have a... No, I have that. Ugh. I've got nothing good. Oh, come here, Coco. Come on up. Come on up. I know a lot of people didn't like the industry takes as much, but I just really enjoyed it for that side of things. Watch out. Watch out. There we go. Good girl. Or when they decide to turn on a professional game of League of Legends, then Hotline League Star Pot. It's the ancillary content that keeps you in it. Always has been. Like, that's always been the power of good content. Do I just go do I try going a Yordle comp? Wait, how do I field a Demacian or a Yordle with 2 items equipped? Okay, that should be fairly easy. No? Alright, let's hang on. Let me pull up Mobalytics real quick. What's the Yordle comp of choice? Ah, there it is. There's the 8 Yordle comp. Let's get rid of these. Alright, so the Poppy's not really relevant, apparently, to this particular comp. But we do need... interesting. You're my second content creator, though. Hey, thank you, man. Proud to be on the list. Proud to be on the list in any way. There's another Yordle. Just throw her in there. We need 2 items on a Yordle. So... Oh, this is the... Oh, it's the Fizz comp. That's basically what this is. Interesting. I know Fizz is like the massively important unit on this. So I'm just going to start building the Fizz items. There we go. I'm curious, do you guys have a favorite Hotline League take that you've ever listened to? I don't have a particular one for mine. But there was one episode where I just remember, I think it was around like the online game discussion, that it like set me off one day. Oh, I think it was... Somebody mentioned about like road trips and like Travis passive aggressively. It was like, it's just not possible. And I remember I went on a Twitter tirade because of it. Just throw Targon in there. I do miss a minion. Mom out. What was the take? I remember people by takes, not by names. If you say the take, it might jog my memory a little bit more. C9 takes. As a 100 Thieves fan, we never really got pro 100 Thieves fan takes. It just didn't really exist. Really, Kiana? Really? Well, I mean, even worse, as an Optic fan back in the day, you never got pro Optic takes. Ever. Oh my god.
I hope the hero likes me.
Just the funniest. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's what makes it entertaining. Like, I know a lot of people hated the unhinged callers at points, but I felt like they were what really drove the value. Just still on my board. Yeah, it's early on. She still can. She won't be able to do it forever. Don't worry. Don't ask me why I feel like going Yordles, but I don't know. It just sounds fun in this one particular game. There we go. And we got 30 gold. Let me copy the team code so I can paste it. There we go. Oh, we do need to hit 3-star units. But it's really only the 3-star cannon now. I mean, whenever we hit 6, I can just throw in the Poppy. And then I just need the Teemo. Realistically, that's it. Then I'm pretty much Gucci. Oh, that's another good. There we go.
I hope the hero likes me.
Can get rid of that. The more 2-star units, the better. And invite Cubby and Hotline League is halfway done.
And when you get iPhone 17 Pro on
It's
Spectrum,
happening right
you get the same seamless connection you
Oh,
have at home.
Mobilytics. Jesus Christ. What the fuck was that? That sounded way worse. Caught Mark Z not knowing nothing about the state of NACL when I was speaking to him. Nah, true. His job's to know about LCS, not NACL, bro. Of course he's not gonna know. Sunfire Cave, Demacia. Yeah, we'll do that. Throw that up there. We still need the Teemo. Be cool if TL had an event and invited Travis to host like as a Hotline League show. That would be smart. I'm surprised that a team hasn't tried to like recreate it with one of their creators. Banned by League Ace. Like I would have thought they would have by now. Like I mean I know I'm my version, which is not anything, you know, indifferent that people haven't already done, but like I don't think I have enough damage to get through this guy. Yeah, I definitely didn't. And First shop in each round has a Yordle. Okay. Nice. Let's do that. Oh, when you reach level 6, we get a Thieves Glove? Nice. Let's throw the Thieves Glove on Kennen. He feels like a good unit to have a Thieves Glove on. I don't think I've seen a team ever use its creators for league content, to be fair. You're not wrong entirely. I mean, there's a little bit of league content that I've seen them use it for, but not entirely. I just want to jump your entire brains. That's Hotline. Like I got one of the nicest comments remarked by Slam Champions Q not being used by pros. I mean, the reason why I think like the duo queue thing is going to be a little bit more interesting is because there's like a streaming incentive tied to it. Whereas like Champions Queue was preached as this thing to be like, hey, it's going to save pro League of Legends in North America because our players are going to get drastically better. And it's like, I don't give a fuck about them getting better. I give a fuck about them being entertaining and giving us content. They're two drastically like different intentions. Coco. Why are you shaking? Why are you shaking?
If I train you in the scout code, can you
Hey.
train me in the ways of the Kinku? Yes, yes, yes.
Hey, what's wrong? Should tell between you. Hey, babe, did Coco do something wrong? She's shaking.
Sorry, Your Majesty.
She's just like scared. I don't know. It's just odd. She was like laying on the floor next to me rather than on top of me, shaking. Yeah, she did that earlier too. She was just laying on the floor next to me rather than on top. Hey, you're okay. You're What's wrong? Yeah, go ahead and lay down. There we go. They like cutie shifter. I don't think it would have made a difference, Righteous, at all. Give me on that Dawn J call we talked about a month ago where... Bruh, I don't know. I don't... Other people's content initiatives, I just don't keep up with. There's too much shit ongoing in the space for me to worry about like what everybody else is doing. If people want to collab, fine, and like things have like definitive dates, I'm all for it. But like beyond that, it's tough. I'm actually going to reroll that. Yeah, not a great item, but it's fine. How's this guy already have Fizz? I think it's worth me leveling up to 7 so I can get the other 2 units that I need. And then this should be enough to get both Kubiko and Fizz. Relax. Relax. No need to get yourself worked up. Okay, so what do I do Fizz-wise? Obviously, we want Fizz to be one of the units in here. So we're saying put Fizz in the top side and then put that there. And then you put the tank items on Kubiko. Interesting. As for Fizz, we need that. And then we're going to need a death cap. Cryogen was doing in-houses on the new season patch the other day. Gives me up. Hey, there we go. Is backseating allowed? Yeah, you're allowed to backseat. I'm just trying out this comp. Unit with 2 Ravidon death caps equipped. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get 2 Ravidon death caps. Ooh.
Here I am. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Yeah. Come on, let's go.
Why don't we do that? Take that off of her. Put that on Fizz for now.
Blast 'em.
Level that up. We can get rid of him. Level that up. Oh, I need Void Staff. So Void Staff could be another good item for now. Oh, man. Oh, I nearly killed him, but it wasn't enough. That could be a problem. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be enough. Jesus. Level 2 Mbessa. Got it. God damn. Alright, well, why don't we do that? And that's level 2 Fizz. Nothing there. Got it. Can keep going. Understand what the order is. What? Rumble. I mean, how I can get rid of the poppy put in. Nah. It's fine for now. What's up, Raleigh? How we doing?
Master Kenneth,
How do I get the volley bear?
this isn't how you intend to greet an old friend.
A unit that starts with 38. Okay. I mean, that's going to be the way. And then put that on Kobako. And that's the third item for him. Fizz doing damage. What else do I need? Big Yordle guy? No, I'm just trying it out for the first time, actually. First time I've ever played it. Personally, I'm a big Arcanist fan. If I go any comp, it's typically that. Good. I need a death cap. Yeah, Silas goes crazy. Yeah, I freaking love Silas comps. I've also found ways to make it work, obviously, without him, but much prefer it with him. Oh, I need to get rid of that. There we go.
Watch out for us.
And now he's got plus 300, which means that we will automatically unlock him at level 8, which means it might be worth to do that and then put that there. That's 8 Yordle. What rank am I so far? I'm just gold.
Hammer you in the jewels.
Gold 1, like 20 LP, something like that. Close to plat. I need Fizz to be able to move. And he was not able to move, which fucked me pretty hard. And that's a level 2 Void Belvet. Interesting. Same, I haven't gotten to play a lot yet. Yeah, I think I got like 30-some games, give or take.
I hope the hero likes me.
Oh, we need the Kuko level 2. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, wait, that's a gold bag, but a unit. Level 9, I get a random 2-star 5 cost unit. So now we kind of save up for a 9. Run some double kit. I will, man. For now, I'm just playing rank casually. It's easier to just play rank and chat with people as they come in and hop in the chat. Oh god, yeah, no, I'm not beating that. And we have a second guy going Yordle. That's insane. And he's got the Vigar. Oh, I'm in trouble. Oh, I'm in so much trouble. Oh, well, we're not going to go with level 2 for him. What are the odds the one time I run Yordle, somebody else is also... Well, he's going Bilgewater, and then he's going Yordle. I need that guy specifically to lose.
Too tall. Much too tall.
Yeah, there's one death cap. Let's get these items off him. So we can put the biggest thing we want on Fizz. Oh, we want that. We want the Bloodthirster and a Death Cap. And then for now, we'll put Void. Or, yeah, Void Staff, that, and Break Shields. Which are not bad Vigar items if we ever were to get Vigar for some reason. Or sorry, Ziggs, yeah. But I don't think we're going to get there unless that other Yordle guy lost. Which the Yordle guy won. Because of course he did. Okay, and I can save that for the Kuko. Nice. Hey, Jonathan, how we doing? Tell Bench go for 9 Ziggs. I mean, I got the Shyvana, which helps for now. But now we should be able to go with the... We should be able to get the Ziggs next turn, which is kind of big. But it's not going to matter because we're dead. I prefer you to Hotline League. I think there's... I mean, obviously there's space for both in content. Come on. I existed at the same time as Hotline League for 4 years. That failed. Tragically. Every time that I try something that's not my comp that I know how to run, I end up slipping and falling. Okay, there we go. I'll tell you what, I definitely miss it for nights like tonight. Where you're just chilling, want something on, want to be able to listen to something that's a little bit spicy, but also chill, and could also, also lead to some potential like hot takes and comedy. Like a lot of the good skits that I did, or like the clipping that I did was just trying to get myself mentioned on that show at all times. And it was fun. Like the thing is, like other people mention me now in content. Like obviously, like it's not like that doesn't happen, but like it's not as fun. Like whenever Travis mentioned me, he like there was a whole game to it of like if he mentions my name, like he knows I'm gonna clip the shit out of it and post it somewhere and make an edit out of it, which was so much fun. Can't really do that when like somebody mentions like Shineox said this on TikTok. It's like that's different. But like with Travis, it was like okay, I'm baiting somebody like at that level that like does content consistently. That was fun. All right, so Yordle was not the play. I feel like that team's super complicated to do. I want to try a Bilgewater comp. I kind of want to just like force it and try it. Kind of like first take. You have to have a Stephen A. Oh, 100%. 100%. Of course, I'm going to get Invoker and be encouraged to go literally anything but Bilgewater. He's already got a Draven. Jinx. Nico.
Quiet, please.
Oh, that's tragic. Oh, that's really tragic.
Hey, Freljord. Did any of us get cold weather clothes?
I'm going to have to go Silas comp this game. And I'm not going to have a choice. And while that saddens my heart at the same time. At least I know how to play it.
Quiet, please.
Oh, what augment we gonna get? No. The holder dies, you lose around. I don't like that. Ah. I don't like any of those. We'll get rid of that. This ain't the best, but it'll do. It'll do. We're just gonna have to lost streak it. Lost streak it, then stabilize. Because I've got nothing. I've got no items. I've got no units. I've got nothing to work with. Yeah. That's not good.
My prince, heed your training. The lance may falter, but you must not.
Demacia. Each time your team loses 25% mat HP, reducing their mana cost by 10%. Demacians gain armor and magic resistance. Yeah. I mean, I could make an item there. I could make one of two great items there, but I don't think it's worth doing. And he's got oh my god. I would like to be able to get some units game. Something. Give me something to work with here.
There's so much pain.
There we go. It's at least something.
Why?
I think I just like Invoker wise. I mean, I know I'm gonna lose the round, so I'll probably just sell one of the birds, get the bonus. Why not? Better than nothing. Hotline League was great to put on in your car and just list. Yeah, I mean, it sucks. I feel like we've lost a lot of the podcasts in the space. Like Power Spike's done. I don't know what else is left. Like, what League podcasts are left besides Summoning Insight? And the Dive. You got the Dive, I guess. But that's not on right now and won't be on until the new year. So, like, that doesn't exist. You got the Don Jake interviews, but that's different than a podcast. Like, an interview is not the same as a podcast. He really took that. Son of a bitch. I'll go with that. Long form interviews. Don Jake had this off season, but it's not a. Yeah, and again, like the intention of an interview is different than a podcast. Like a podcast, you feel like you're just shooting the shit. That's not saying that Don Jake doesn't, obviously. It's just noting that the feel is not the same. Alright, now we've at least got Invokers. Maybe we can stabilize. There was the name man, but I haven't heard from them in a while. I mean, actually, that's a great question. Have they put on anything? Let's find out.
Sorry, Your Majesty.
Let's see. YouTube. No, their last thing was 2 years ago. And they stopped. So now that's really where we are. It's tragic.
Protect the faithful.
You would think we'd have at least something. Like a little bit more than that. NA Man took a break from content earlier this year. You got a lot to take, but well, here's the thing: we need to distinguish between Nayman and Arsh, because Nayman was like a collective of people well beyond just Arsh. But I agree. Like Arsh got, like, even though some of Arsh's takes were a little iffy. I mean, how many of us don't have iffy takes? Like him, he's not the entirety of Nayman. It was mainly heading it. I know. But this is what I mean whenever people talk to me about, you know, content and like getting into it. It's like, do whatever you think is sustainable that you can do consistently. Because I feel like the amount of people that we see in the space that come in for like a year or two and then dip kind of sucks.
Marcia clears the path.
Okay, well, that cycling YouTubers is called Shifter BS. I thought I saw somebody say on. Hold up. Is there anybody going to Failure Comp? There's not.
Follow me, friends.
Alright, we're risking it for the biscuit. And then we're shifting over to this comp. I thought I saw whenever they announced it that somebody was like, or like somebody tagged them and was like, "Hey, let's talk," because it was, and the tagline was like already like Shifter or something. Wait, we still playing on this patch, not waiting for the C patch? Yeah, I'm still playing now. Why would I wait? Oh, there we go. Okay, we're gonna do this. We might as well. There's that. And we can try and reroll this tier. Bang. Perfect.
I hope the hero likes me.
There's the Juggernauts. I can get rid of them. I can add this in. That's going to be better. MF does not deal a lot of damage, by the way. Not as much as you would think that she would. Alright, we turned around that early Twitter game. I don't think they have Twitter. They're a Gen X literal Canadian. There was somebody else that had the Twitter, or that had a Twitter with Shifter as the name, and we're like, hey, want to talk? Okay, why don't I go with that for now? I feel like that's going to be the play, actually.
Did you say something, Flamigo?
There we go. I think I lose anyways, but it's worth a shot. I'm not going to be able to kill that Demacian unit, but, you know, we at least tried. J4 too strong. What can you do? Oh. That Mbessa looks good. Mbessa looking hella nice. But of course. Of course. Why wouldn't? There we go. Wait, you're a TFT game? I am, Luana. I am. I wouldn't say I'm the greatest at it, but I am a TFT gamer. We enjoyed it in the off season a little bit. Okay, I'm getting a shit ton of Bilgewater units. What is happening right now? Hang on. Is anybody else going Bilgewater? Zon, Noxus, Bruiser, Noxus. Wait, I might be able to pivot back into this. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait just a goddamn minute. Do you pick items on the champions or more so the... it depends. Depends on the comp that I'm going, which one's more important for the time being. Let me put him in there. Okay. Or, actually, you know what?
I don't have hands. Yay, Freljord.
Yeah, I think it's too late to go. I think it's just a little too late to go that. The more I think about it, the more it's like, okay, how am I going to get 500 to be able to get the item that I need for him? I'm not. And I've already built 2 item components that are really, really good. Like, or 4 item components that are really good on Freljord units. Don Jake saving the scene? Don Jake definitely saving the journalism space without question. Who the fuck is Kevin Patullo? Cloud, oh, I enjoyed Cloud's interview with Raz today. That was a lot of fun to listen to. Alright, let's put that there. We need this instead of him. There we go. We've at least got something going now. And we're going to be able to hit 7 at 4-1. Which is big. Actually, you know what? I shouldn't do that. Okay. Hang on, let's... I shouldn't re-roll that. Yeah, I think that's the play. I think that's the play. Give the gunslinger, let MF deal some extra damage. Oh, he has a lot of good cheap sweats or something. Sweets. Oh, sweets, not sweats. I mean, Emily always goes with the Trader Joe's cinnamon rolls. That's her vice of choice at Trader Joe's. Jesus, that jinx. Also, that box emote? Okay. Okay, Flocka. Oh, come on, this could be so big. Fuck. Well, I don't really have much of a choice now. So here's what I'm going to do. This is risky, but it's worth a shot.
A black flag above building. A raven's
I've got shit items for an Annie comp. Alright, so the thing is, we've got. Is it a 1 or 2 teams that might advance? It is only one. Only one escapes. Okay, so there's that. Juggernaut wise, we put him in there. Those items aren't actually terrible for him. I think we need to.
Rainbows! Double rainbows are dumb. You're dumb.
Demacia must lead by example.
Keep faith in yourself.
Ender Demacia. Okay, there we go. Alright, and then I can get rid of that Braum here soon. Put those items on Swain. Honestly, I think it might just be like I make a bunch of fucking thieves gloves and just YOLO it with the items that I've got and then try and get like decent items on Annie. I think that might be the play.
I will end
That's Swain. Yeah, we got decent Silas items, but we're not going to be able to get Silas. Like, I don't have enough gold to be able to get him.
your heart is like
If I do
the
that,
blanket
that's
at a winter
Arcanist.
store.
He's the other defender, but I can put Demacia defender in there. Risky, but probably worth. I could also put those items on Tivers. Actually, I will put them on Tivers for now. And then if I hit Swain 2, then that'll be the play. But until that point. Yeah, like, this is the problem. Like, I'm so late into it. Like, I got I took a risk. Games will be good today. Games have not been good so far. Oh, you mean tonight? Yeah, hopefully tonight's games are good. Can void staff Annie? I could, but I need the... Like, I have to try and hold out and see if I can get the Spear of Shojin. The item's just too important to her to not. You're right. I do think I double thieves, though. I think that is the play on that front. I think we're too late in the game that I can't afford to wait. But then Annie, we put there and we wait. That should hopefully be something, but that's a 3-star. Oh, God. Okay, Shyvana's staying alive. That's good. It's needed. I don't think that'll be enough, but... Yeah. 3-star Zoe, 3-star Leona with a... Wow. Yikes. 7th place, here we come.
The dragon nears.
Ugh. Oh god. This is not pretty. I fucked this game up terribly. I'm about to be gold 2 after this. Another Tarek. Perfect.
You can't come to Terry's tea party.
I think that's as good as we can do.
Stand against them. I will lead the charge.
There's no unit I can put in instead of that. So many Tareks. Nope. That's gonna be game. Might as well sell them, try and get any. Nope. Nothing. Tis cooked. Yep. I knew that was coming. 2 straight 7th places. Not great. And we got demoted. Oh god, dude, I need to stick to comps and stop trying to pivot 24/7. I'm gold now, and I'm just trying shit. I mean, I want to be able to make it work. But it's like I haven't been able to make anything but the comps that I know work yet. At all.
I have the best job.
Alright, here we go. I'm playing for fun and goal while my friends catch up to me. Try. I'm about to try and force Juggernaut. Or not Juggernaut. Fucking Bilgewater. I'm gonna make this work. As I proceed to get no units at all for it. Two Void, 4 Disruptor, 3 Shadow Owls. Interesting. Will this next punch kill it? No, it won't. Well, I could try and force Void. Nope, there's the Bilgewater.
He is ripe for battle.
There we go. We are on our way, baby. Let's go. Bilgewater, here we come.
Gotta hit the trail.
gargoyles. Eh. What is this item called? No. I don't like any of these. Oh, never mind. Oh, Shyvana. Wait, this comp uses Shyvana, no? It does. Poggers. Don't make fun of me. Poggers. We're definitely going this comp. Bilgewater, here we go. Item-wise, we definitely need an Infinity Edge. I'm going to give it to Graves the second I can. Which is going to be right now.
I ain't got time to bleed.
Tough luck, Malcolm.
Bang. Oh, and there's the Juggernaut. Nice. Even better. For now, we'll throw that in. And we'll wait. Oh, I should have swapped my units.
They picked the wrong fight.
I got this.
Here we go. I should have swapped that IE to Graves, but it's fine. Wasn't expecting to win this round anyways. There we go.
The hero. Till you shoot off a leg or two.
Put that on him.
Down, hot shot.
And just keep that off to the side. It's going to be the better way of doing it. Oh, yeah. Why don't we sell that? Because we can grab a Nautilus here soon. There we go. Can we kill him before the shield? No, we can't. Okay. I don't know if we killed the Yordle. I don't think we killed the Yordle. Nope. One short. Dang. Would have been sick, though. Okay, what do we want to grab here? Draven. I feel like it's kind of great. Because that's another Bilgewater. Isn't it? No, there's not Bilgewater. I'm dumb. What is that? That's Noxus. I'm so stupid. But it's fine. I get a unit. I get a item that I need with high gold. We're gonna put that there. He's what, a gunslinger? I don't have any sort of gunslinger thing to be able to help out here. But quick striker. Hey! Luigi, thank you for the follow. I could buy a TF, or I'll hold off and get the Nautilus. We want to buy every Nautilus we can get. The goal is to get this Nautilus ASAP. I think we win this. Yes, we do. Hell yeah. There we go. There's the Gunslinger, which is way more important for Graves since he has our damage at the moment. Just gonna chuck that on him. We're gonna grab the Lesser Champion duplicator. That way we can 3-star Nautilus. Or at least 2-star him ASAP. Man, our front line got murked up. God dang. Alright, that's fine. 3 sets. See, these goes luck gloves. Yeah. Alright, now we got the Lesser Champion duplicator, which will help us get Nautilus to 3. Actually, gonna grab that. Oh, and there's the Nautilus too. That's perfect. I'm just gonna grab that now because we're gonna want to put him in. Second, we can get the 2-star Nautilus. Life is fan-freaking-tastic. Bang. Nice. That's an item. That we can eventually put on our Nautilus whenever we put him in next round. I'm also going to give him some attack speed, give him a little bit of steroid. Next round, we get, I mean, depending on the amount of eliminations we get, because as of right now, we're getting 13. The goal is to get that Nautilus. Hit Bilgewater 5. And then take off from there. I don't think we're going to be able to kill him. Yeah, he's too tanky. And we tried. Gain copies of these. Temporary rerolls is going to be way better.
Always trouble.
Let's see it. Bang. That's actually massive. Alright, there's that. And we need another. Oh, we already got the Twisted Fate.
Always trouble.
There's Graves.
Keep a weather eye.
Perfect. There we go. Now it's 5 Bilgewater. Awesome. Let's see.
Looks like trouble.
Easy, partner.
Oh, the misfortune is massive.
Can't wear the crown.
Oh, that's so big.
Dead,
I can get rid of the TF now. That's awesome. I'm gonna get rid of you because I'm probably gonna get another. Before it's all said and done, I will get another one of you. There we go. How much? He did 30. He did 3. Alright, that's fine. Let's do this. Bang, bang, bang. I've already spent 136. So we're getting up there. I would like to get that lucky doubloon. That'd be nice. There we go. Grave stealing, damn it. Oh, that's awesome. That is so awesome. We can get that. And then we'll grab the Nautilus afterwards. Because now we're getting, what, 30 per thing? That's great. The best part, if I can get that Cho. Cho or the Zoe. Any one of these. We'll grab the Zoe, actually, because I just realized we're going to be close to 4-3 when we can put in the Shyvana. Oh, we're cooking this game. I am officially cooking. And balloons. We chuck that there. And we chuck that there. Keep that there. Get rid of the TF, get rid of the Zoe. And Nautilus we keep. Because Nautilus we're trying to 3-star. How much damage? Nautilus surprisingly doing a lot of damage. There we go. Look at that. And now I get the other Nautilus this round. We love to see it. We got gifted Bilgewater this game. What do I want? Phantom Dancer? Nah. We'll go 6% max health next. I think that's going to be the one that we buy. A cheap one. Keep it moving on to the next set. What you got here? Oh, I think I should be able to win this. Yeah, I should be able to win this. 6% max health and another misfortune right there. Oh, that's great. That's fantastic. My Go plays TFT? Yes, we do, Lewis. Yes, we do. Nick G said, hear me out, T1 Dokla. T1 Academy, maybe. Go the reckless route. Become a content creator, eventually come back and form your own, instead of Los Ratonas, the Rats.
You will never have a grave.
Brilliant idea that nobody's ever thought of before, right?
Because it's your name. Your name is like a grave. Never mind.
Wait, I can actually get rid of. I just realized I got double gunslinger for no reason when I can have a warden or juggernaut to help him out. I have been playing this god awful and nobody said a word.
Night, night.
Oh, that's massive. That's so massive. Bang, look at that. Well, let's put him in. Why not?
Paint the dogs in
There we go. And that gives him a juggernaut. And now we focus on getting the misfortune. Your critics are quiet quitting? What do you mean? Saw him at Worlds last year. If I see it at Worlds, can I get an autograph? Of course, Nick. Of course. You said you played it bad and no one said anything? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, that's risky. That's risky, but worth it. Not the items I needed, but that's fine. And now we got 7 bilge water. Actually, you know what? Let me do this. That. And the Sterix will honestly be fine on
Dude, Dave,
what's up?
remember how I told you, like...
You're on stream, by the way.
month-
Just so you know.
Oh, hello, stream. Remember how I told you a month and a half ago how I was going to lose my fantasy league because I was 2-6?
You came back to win the league and are now in playoffs?
I am now 7-6. I won my league, my week to put me 8-6. And the person I needed to lose today just lost because his opponent has the Eagles defense. I don't know if you've seen right now. They have 15.
Jesus Christ. Sorry, you set to make playoffs?
If the Eagles defense doesn't allow the Chargers to put up another 20-something points on their head, yes, if everything shakes out, it's going to be a tiebreaker for 4th place, and I win because it's based off of points 4, and I have a higher PF than the other guy.
Damn.
It puts me in playoffs. I ran the table to make playoffs, and not only that, I beat the 1st place guy, and the 2nd place guy just won. So the 2nd place guy, because I won, is going to take 1st seed because he has PF on the other guy.
Kinda nuts, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I ran the table and won out in an auto-drafted lead. I auto-drafted my team, and I won out because of my waiver wire picks. I picked up Jackson Dart. Like, Jahmyr Gibbs has been a amazing acquisition for me.
That's pretty good.
Although I won't even lie, I had to have so many things go right for me just to even make it.
I mean, hey, luck's
it
part of
was-
the
it was
game,
a-
no?
It was a combination of me running the table and some unlucky breaks from a couple other people.
Beggars can't be choosers, though.
No, no. Oh,
I
insane
got that
run,
Senna.
dude.
I wanted that Senna.
I had my Linsanity run.
Now the question is, can he win it all?
I am the defending champion. Oh my god.
What?
I pulled a 2020 something Chiefs.
A little bit.
Or you know what? I pulled a T1. That's an even greater example. Look bad the entire season, but then when it matters, went out and then just go 3-year run. It'll only be completed if I run the gauntlet in the championship to go back to back. The best part is my one of my buddies in my league when I was like 2 and 4. He's told me if I managed to end top 4 and make playoffs, he would do the losers punishment with the loser.
Need your essence,
That would be funny.
And I'm gonna win, so I'm gonna make top 4. So he has to go to a Denny's for 24 hours and then eat.
And
takes
then,
off
yeah,
time.
things. I was gonna say things could knock it down.
Yep. He has to live stream the entire thing as well.
That's hilarious.
Oh yeah.
I lost that.
What are you up to?
Just TFT.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
It feels dirty rooting for the Eagles as well. Like I had to root for the Eagles defense to be amazing while also needing like the Chargers to put up enough points to beat the Eagles. How's 9 dealing for you?
I mean, not bad for now.
He has been looking better.
Maybe if he can stay healthy. You never know.
Can we get a rest in peace for Zach Ertz, by the way? Probably
Yeah,
a career ender.
likely so.
Sucks too. He was one of the best tight ends to play the game. But it's what it is.
Yep. Only so much you can do.
Injury demon comes for us all, man.
Always does. Devil. Nobody works harder than the devil, right? Me too, but I appreciate it. Hey, thank you, Gabriel. Or Gabriel, thank you. Hold up. Let me do that.
You know what makes me even laugh even harder?
What?
Kyle Pitts was what put me over to win my week.
I mean, that's
I won
a...
because of Kyle Pitts.
I'm trying to see how I can win this one. Speaking of career ender thoughts, but the Blippo's, I mean, I will say the admins fucked Blippo on that one. Like, regardless of how anybody personally feels about him, if admins tell you that something's okay and then magically it's not, that's a problem.
100%. That was such a weird situation.
What do I want to try and get? Yeah, I think that's gonna be the right play. Is that?
Yeah, I was not happy about the whole Bippo situation. As much as I disliked Bippo for a lot of his, stuff that's been going on, he should never have gotten done like that.
No, nobody deserves to be done like that.
No, especially it's a game at the end of the day.
Yep.
How about C9, by the way?
We'll see tonight. I mean, now that we're in best of threes, now's the important part.
Now's the APA nerf.
Nah, I mean, some are gonna say it's a nerf. I think he'll be fine. I think he's more fine than people give him credit for.
Who are they against?
DNF's a cat or like challenger team, and then Noxian Red Force.
Gotcha. Those are both doable. They beat B and K, right?
Yep.
They were a decent team. I'm liking how Vulcan's looking now. He's definitely looking like a way better player.
Oh, Vulcan has been looking fantastic.
I mean, to be fair,
Anybody
it is
saying that?
Alistair meta, but
Yeah, but that's fine. The meta will come and go.
yeah. But it is a good meta for him, objectively.
Yeah.
But, you know, you can only take what's handed to you.
Not wrong.
And he is looking amazing. You think C9 can make a run? I mean, they still
What?
have to face T1, right?
Well, you're way too late on. Oh, what, she's sleeping. She's on the bed. You're fine. Come here, Coco. Coco. Hey. Sorry, Emily left her ice cream over on the counter and thought that Luna might have eaten the entire thing, which she damn well would have if she knew it was over there. Coco?
No, I'm just clocking out for the day. I just got off of work.
That's fun.
Yeah. Oh, I might be moving close to you.
Uh-oh. Where to? Jersey?
No, well, not that close. Just relatively close. Georgia.
Bro, that's the wildest thing somebody has ever said. Relatively close, and you name somewhere that's a 17-hour drive away.
You're in New York.
You realize how far down Georgia actually is, right?
Brother, I live in Oregon. I'm way closer to you now. If I move there.
Sure, relatively, that's not relatively close, brother. You're still flying. Like, you're not driving that distance to come.
I said close. I said closer to you.
You said, no, you specifically said relatively close. Those were your words, sir.
No, I might be moving down to Georgia.
That'll be fun.
Yeah. I ain't too upset about it.
What breaks you down, or what
I
takes you
gotta-
down there? Coco?
Well, so I have a job offer down there. I'm currently talking to T-Mobile right now here in Oregon. They're wanting to hire me for an assistant manager position for one of their corporate stores.
Well, that's
But,
fun.
if that doesn't go through, then I have an offer for my company down there in Georgia to potentially open up a new division.
Again, fun.
Yeah, well, it was the 6th highest sales in last month, so I got a little clout on my name.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm happy about it. Either way, though, I'm considering my options right now. I'm gonna see if I get the T-Mobile position because I like their company more. You know.
Yep.
And if not, then we see where the cards roll.
Yep. That's all you can do.
Maybe I'll move to New York.
I mean, if you do,
Maybe
you know
come
I'll be
just
here.
to bother you. Maybe I'll come over there just to bother you.
Yeah, that's always fun.
Hey, Vicky. Present for you. It's dead. You have a good one, Vicky. Be safe.
I am so close to being able to get this Nautilus 3-star and then I win. How cheap do you think I could find a hostel in New York? Hostels you can find for like $50 a night. Hostels ain't bad here.
Over there in New York?
Yeah. Ain't bad here.
Not bad. How much are hostels?
I think some are like $50 a night.
$1,800 a month.
Right around.
I pay $600 a month for my rent.
I mean, I'm sure at least in New York hostels they have hard limits on how many nights you can stay, but
Probably, yeah.
bro, even with Bilgewater 3, I still couldn't get the fucking I still couldn't finish top 5. That's incredible. Oh wait, no, I finished top 4. Hey, there we go. Never mind. We're Gucci.
Go!
We got it.
That's why he's so goat.
If I
You're
start
for the box, I think,
if
right?
no, I lost in that. I got eliminated.
By who?
I just not by anybody. It was just I didn't finish high enough and got cut off on the 4th day.
Gotcha. At least you had fun.
Yeah, it was a good time. I struggled down the stretch, but
I was so sad when Dallas lost. I don't know if you were reading chat that day, but me and Healy were like going at each other.
no. What do you guys do this time?
Oh, nothing. We were just memeing at each other back and forth a lot.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Dallas versus the Eagles, man. And then Healy tried to get me to join the PvE stuff. Sorry, I couldn't join, by the way. I was at work.
Dude, that's fine. That's more his project than anything else. I'm off league for the month, so I'm not going to be participating in any way, shape, or form.
Why are you off the league for the month?
I take every December off. Every year.
Oh, right. You're
Yep.
healthy.
Keeps it fresh.
Yeah. Well, good for you. Setting boundaries with yourself.
Yeah, you know you have to. To make sure you prevent burnout and just have a good time with it, you got to make sure you know your limits.
Yeah. No, for sure. I've been trying to get back into content creation, but I work like 60 hours a week. And
Ain't
it's
easy,
really
is it?
hard. No, it really isn't. Like, I get home and I don't want to do anything.
Until the 20th, right, David? I mean, I might just cast Healy. I don't have to play.
What's on the 20th?
Community game night.
Oh, heck yeah. Let's go! Spurs beat the Pelicans!
The bigger they are, the harder I hit them.
That means nothing to me.
We winning. Alrighty. Well, Dave, I have D&D soon, so I'm gonna let you go.
Have fun.
Enjoy your stream, brother.
That I will.
Good
You
to
have a
see you
good night,
again.
man. Alright, chat. Just us. Let's see if we get any fun augments. And then we go from there. Dave casting, why are they not overstaying? You can. Ooh. Okay, yeah, we are absolutely doing that.
How's the mech, Rumble? Did you fix the random exploding yet?
Yep, I'm going Silas comp. We're ending it on a dub. We are 100% ending it on a dub. What rank am I now? I think this should work. Yeah, there it is. Oh wait, that might not show in YouTube chat. It is, well, it'll show on screen. Gold 2, 85 LP. 2-star unit with no items. Shyvana's not really a unit that you want to put items on, though, Luis. Well, don't be shit talking YouTube chat. I may have had my gripes earlier, but we ain't gonna shit talk them. They're crushing Twitch numbers out of the water right now. There's 21 people watching on YouTube, 12 people watching on Twitch.
Righteous retribution.
Get rid of that. That'll help us start getting our 2-star Nikos. Oh boy, are we set this game. We're looking good. Alright, priority is now getting Silas units. That's our priority. To be honest, every time I see you scroll through YouTube, I instantly type in Twitch rather than just click on YouTube. Yeah, you might. Not everybody else does. More people, believe it or not, look at Twitch and then go to YouTube. Because YouTube has an ugly UI. Yeah, I mean, both need their work. Both platforms desperately have things that they need to work on, is what I would say. There we go. Look at that. No Nico? Damn. But we do got that. We can... Do I need any 3-star? No, there's not a single 3-star unit I need. Tragic. Never mind. Never mind. Biggest thing that we need right now is Nico. She is the most important unit. The most important meal of the day. Serving it up Gary's way. Bop. Shout out to that deep SpongeBob cut if anybody knows it. How does he already have a 2-star Nico? What is that? The first 1 cost and 2 cost champions you buy are instantly 2-star. Okay. So that's how he did it. He cheated. That Yasuo would be nice. The Vayne's probably more important. Just for the tier. Son of a bitch. Yeah, we kind of need that for the defensive items. Damn it. Not great. Not great.
I let my hands do the talking.
Bang. That helps. That puts him there. And we should be able to live. We should be chilling. Ugh. Anything else going on right now?
For my father, the king.
The king's spear obey.
Do we win this? No. No, we don't. That Kog'Maw is wiping my ass. Hey, Kai Chaos. Thank you for the follow.
Day's the
We
day
did unlock the
to find
Poppy.
that hero.
Bro, I can't get a Nico right now. What is going on? This game just like not know that Nico exists? Like how many people are going Nikos to the point where it's pulling them out of the pool? So at least 1, 2, 3, 4. Just 4. Want to drop by? Say I follow your content from Australia. Hey, from Australia. Good morning, I think, or good afternoon. Good morning. I appreciate you following. All the way from Australia too. I've been close to Australia. I've never been to Australia. I do want to go though. I had a friend at work that just went the other week. Or actually just got back. They did Australia and then they went out to Bali for a bit. Afternoon, almost 3 p.m. Jesus Christ. 3 p.m. Meanwhile, it's 10:43 here. Hey, NA ain't that bad now. We're still kicking a little bit. Maybe a little softer these days, but we're still kicking. We're a little over a month and a half away from everything kicking off. It really feels like we're in that dead period of League of Legends now. Which kind of sucks. But nothing you can do. Okay, that's not bad. These items aren't terrible. Our team in LCP didn't win a single match this year. Oh, no, that's not good. Oh, a red buff, a blue buff. Ooh. You know what? I think that's worth. I still need the tier. We need the Shojin. That's the one good thing. I have been watching Caspa live. Lucky you. Oh yeah, I forgot you actually get to watch Caspa. How now? Here's my question: how does it interface with Disney Plus? Like, is it smooth? Is it intuitive? Like, from a product point of view, how is it? Like, I know obviously we can't watch it, and I haven't had the chance to see literally any of it, but like, how is it from a product POV? I mean, John, the reality is it would still feel like it for us because the tournament's still happening at the butt crack hours of the morning, so I think it still would feel like shit even if we could watch it, but point remains. You're right that it wouldn't feel as bad. It would feel slightly better. What's up?
You don't have the ability to grab a blue towel from the dryer or room or wherever the heck it is.
A blue towel?
My blue towel? Yeah. I don't know where it is. I feel like you might have put it on your dresser.
Lady Sona,
We did
if
a.
I fall today, let your
You
song
did a. We
carry
did a round of
me
towels, and I washed my blue towel, and I don't know where it is. Down your dresser. What the heck? It's in the dryer. It didn't get left in there overnight, did it? The heck? Where's my blue? I definitely washed it with the recent blue towel. Oh, wait, still at 11 or you want to do 11:30?
11. I still got to be in bed by 12:20. I'm in the office tomorrow, so.
I'll make you do 11:30.
Well, that's not possible, ma'am. So.
Huh?
Well, that's not possible, so.
against them.
Or it could be.
Will lead
It's
the
not.
charge.
Alright, there we go. Bro, I still have not gotten a single what's her name? Nico, which is wild. Alright, catching up on the comments.
Your name is your oath, Crown Guard, and both are in question.
Some stutters and a lot of pauses. The casters have been doing great, impressive work. but definitely worse than normal LCK production. Okay, interesting. I mean, to be fair, that's also Kespa production, not LCK production, which I've heard massive downsides to. Those of us that have access may be running watch party. Don't tell me that. Don't tell that to the person that works for the company that you're talking about illegally pirating. Don't tell me that. People really gotta fucking remember who I work for before you say shit like that. To be clear, nobody should be fucking watching it unless they're paying for it and live in APAC. So, just so we're clear. Yeah.
Coco didn't get any pee on the other towel you had here?
No. Yeah, the one absorbed it. Somehow I got a Nico.
That's lucky.
Do I have to report that now? We'll talk about it later. In other news, what do you think about this? I've been enjoying this set. I've personally really been enjoying the set. I'm just gonna put that tier there. I could actually remove the Zen and put the Zoe in. Should be the smarter play.
Did you remove my ice cream from the counter or did I?
I didn't touch shit on the counter.
I guess I did remove it. Oh, it's smart. Now you think about it.
Yep. Did I make it into the bot? Not the actual event, but I did the community one, and we didn't do bad. Made it to like the 5th day. Or 4th or 5th day-ish.
Are you streaming or just talking to people?
Streaming. Bro, why the fuck can't I get... Like, I haven't got, like... Okay, so he's going to Masia, which is a problem. Like, everybody's going the same fucking comp, it seems like. Okay, no, it's just 2 guys. It's 2 people. And that's it. John, I can promise you they do. Anyways, we're moving on from that conversation in chat, and Healy, you have my full permission to cut it off and delete messages if anything comes up. Oh, no shot, they don't know. I read it wrong. My bad. That's my bad, John. I completely read that wrong. But I do want to stop this conversation. Because I've already said my piece on it, and I don't want to... I don't want to keep speaking on it, because it invites attention that I'm not trying to put on myself.
What we do is right.
I just can't read. Or I read fast and misread a message. Which is entirely on me.
For the cause.
Stop the Kespa Cup. And we could talk about the actual Kespa Cup, to be very clear. Just so that people are understanding me correctly. Oh, that's sick. Hey, Kiki's Deli, thank you for the Prime sub. Alright, I might need to level up to 9. Get some Mickey Mouse merch. in the background of your camera, brother. What do you think? What do you think that is? What do you think that is? Yeah. Okay, hang on. I need to focus up on this because I'm getting bitch slapped right now. Have I watched any of the games live? No. No, I have not. I kind of don't have a choice. I kind of need to...
We must cleanse this land of our enemies once more.
I stand at your side once more, Yunara.
Oh, God, dude. What the fuck? What is happening right now? This is god-awful. Like, my front line's terrible. Everything about this game so far is god-awful. That's Stitch, not Mickey Mouse. It's still Disney IP, sir. Probably do no damage. I did what? Probably 1,500 damage? 1,900 damage. That's the most I did. That's insane. This game is so fucking lost. All because they went the exact same items as me. You know what? Maybe that's worth.
Keep faith in yourself.
Good to see you again, old friend.
Do I do it? No, I definitely don't do it. But do I do it? You know what? I need to survive. That's way more important right now. What do I think the LCS broadcast needs to do to grow viewership? I don't know if there's anything the broadcast can do. Like, with the... Hang on. Let me lose peacefully in this game in the next 2 minutes, and then we'll talk about it. Never mind, we just lost right now. 8th place. Awesome. Keep demoting further. Alright, so here's... In terms of the broadcast, I don't think there's much the broadcast can do in terms of their product itself to grow it substantially. Because listening to your interview with Raz, other than getting back to a consistent like 2018 style of desk feel, which I don't think they're going to want to do because they like the lounge style of things, which I think is relaxed, but it's like too relaxed, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know. I want it to be more sports oriented personally. That's selfish on my part, but I think that's when the analyst desk was best. But on top of that, you need creators, or not creators, you need the broadcast to become personalities. Okay. You need people to want to tune in specifically to hear the opinions of those that are analysts. And I don't think any of them, barring now Jat and barring Raz, have done an effective job of doing content over the break. Like, the reality is, I think you do have an obligation as somebody that's on broadcast. Like, when you're done with, like, JLXP is a great example. Like, when you're done with the broadcast, like, film a quick 15-minute conversation about the day's games and, like, talk about it or break down, like, something that you found interesting, whether that's, like, right afterwards on stream, whether it's the next day. Like, you need some sort of content cadence individually separate from everything else going on. Like, separate from the dive, separate from all... Like, you have to be a content creator that brings attention to the league. It's just the truth. Like you look at the biggest personalities, okay? The two people that have grown from broadcast talent to massively above that are Jack Courage Dunlop and Cadril. And both of them had the exact same philosophy, did the exact same thing. They would cast their matches, they'd be on the broadcast, they'd go home, and they do content. For both of them, it was streaming. How much does Shock's popularity increase the LEC viewership? A good bit. People tune in to pay attention to Shocks. She retains viewers in that league, and I can promise you a lot of the identity is tied to her whenever she's there. But there's also other personalities that have built themselves up well. Lore, for example, is a great, like, not substitute for, like, prior to this, there would have been, like, 3 years ago, I would have told you, no, there's nobody that can even fill Shox' shoes in terms of, like, bringing attention to the broadcast. But I think Lore does a great job now of filling that role. And she also does a similar thing to Shox where it is, hey, I'm doing content. I'm showing the life of a broadcaster, the spectacle of this, while also doing the side stuff as well. Like, they're not just doing the broadcast, they're doing social media on top of that. They're influencers that are also on the broadcast. And that's a very important thing that I think North American talent has to get with the program on, with the exception of Flowers, because Flowers' sole job is to be a fantastic play-by-play commentator. And his job is different from everybody else's. But if you're on the broadcast, like if you're like the people that are going to be on the desk, because Flowers is never going to be on the desk, everybody else has an obligation to do content. They do. Like, there's no reason they shouldn't be posting TikToks. Like, Shox is, like, literally just copy what Shox is doing and try and do skits and, like, show the behind the scenes of the North American broadcast and, like, humanize it in some way, shape, or form. Then basically just replace broadcast with popular. I mean, yeah. You want the hard truth? Yeah. What about Emily? I think Emily is, like, great on broadcast, but you need, like, she could. I personally think that she could be helping out a little bit. I think everybody on broadcast could be. Because she used to do the podcast with Kelsey Moser, so there was at least that. I do got to wrap this up. I got to watch. I'm going to watch Shameless with Emily. Okay, Emily gave me to go ahead for like 2 or 3 minutes, so we can just chat for a little bit there. And let me bring in chat just so that you guys. Where's it at? Yeah, let me paste chat here. Put you guys over here on Stitch. That way I can see the messages and just have them here. You're making it so that people come to broadcast for the personalities. Yes. The same way they come for the players and the teams. Yes.
You need to give every reason possible for players for people to tune into the broadcast.
There's Colin. How we doing?
Oh, good. Just got done with dinner with the mom.
Nice.
But yeah, you need to be treating the broadcast and the whole scene as like we need every angle to try and get people interested in the thing, because like here's a harsh reality that David's not going to say because he's a nice person. Does anybody on the broadcast with the quality in terms of like the actual results of it show that, they should be able to be paid their full-time job for as many people as they have hired?
I mean, we also don't know what their rates are, so it's impossible to have a factual opinion on like whether that's worth or not until we know how much they're, because they could not be making much for all we know. We have zero clue. So I don't want to hesitate. I don't want to hazard any guesses on that.
If they're not making much, then they should be making content to try to get more money for themselves.
Should be, but they made enough during their prime that they might be set, that they don't have to work. They might have passive income elsewhere that at this point it's a passion project. We have no clue. Because they did make more money and more bank, reportedly, back in the day. And it's not like we have a shit ton of new talent. And like Emily Rand is the only one Emily Rand and Raz are the only two that are there now that weren't there before. Not you.
I would say, John, there is definitely things they could do.
Like here's my thing. We have like you have the layouts there. Okay, the proof is in the pudding, where you have Courage and you have Cadril, who did the exact same thing, the exact same road to get to where they both are right now, which is leverage broadcast as an understanding of, hey, this is how I'm going to get my personality out there while adding value to the esport, and then go home and leverage that time that you were on broadcast, knowing that people are going to want to tune into something afterwards because league's done for today, and they'll tune into you. For Courage, it was, streaming bot World League games. Like, he had his own little fake league that he would work on his casting, but in addition to that, obviously made like fun content that people could watch. For Cadril, he had the other leagues, which is obviously beneficial. In that way, it's going to fuck your sleep schedule. But like, Cadril was willing to do that. But like, the point is, they both had supplemental content.
And you could even point to another person that had it did this at the beginning of League of Legends history a little bit, like in the middle of League of Legends.
Well, that's
Monte
Captain
Cristo.
Flowers. Oh yeah, Captain Flowers did the same thing. That's how Captain Flowers got on broadcast. He was a community caster.
I said Captain Flowers, like he was like a ground up content creator that ended up like the amount of times that he had, like what it took for him to get actually on broadcast is ridiculous because everybody knew he was good for 2 years before they actually got a shot.
Yeah. Riot doesn't let their talent co-stream games anymore. You don't have to fucking co-stream games to make content. There's other shit you can do. There are other leagues. There are other things that you can do to put content out there that is interesting for people to watch. If you have an eye for content and a knack for it, there's other shit you can do.
You know, like I know you said Flowers doesn't need to, but like, do you know what would be just a great, easy content piece for like Flowers or one of these guys to do is just like do a highlight show, like do like a video of you just going over the highlights and just like Sports Center style, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, I mean,
And
Flowers top plays of the week, absolutely. That's
Yeah.
simple. It's easy, and he can give his opinions on stuff because Flowers doesn't get the chance to voice his actual thoughts because he's a caster. But like, these are the moments that he was most excited for during the week, and that could be around the world too. Like, you could do like, I don't know. I just, in terms of the broadcast itself, like, to wrap this up because I do want to go over and
Spend time with
Emily. Like, the reality of the broadcast is, as of right now, people do not give a single shit. Like, people do not care at all. So you got to give them any reason you can to care.
Oh, I will say there too is there are people who care. It's just a very small, minute people that isn't moving the needle in a good way.
Correct.
Got to cover the David's butt there because I know there's 1,000 angry people being like, I care about the broadcast.
I care about it. I'm one of those people that do. Like, I am part of that crew. But like, I used to, when I was walking to the bar or walking home from the bar each and every day, like, I tuned into the broadcast before and after, post game and beyond, to hear them hyping up my team. I'll be honest with you, like, those segments have not hit for me in years. I can't tell you the last time I went home listening to the broadcast because I wanted to. Now, granted, part of that is I'm also doing content during some of those times, but not the entire time. Like, I would still go back and listen to things if people talked about 100 Thieves, but I'll be honest with you, there's nobody on broadcast. Like, for me, it used to be with Optic. I was listening for anything I could Optic-wise. But then I was also listening for Jat to talk about TSM. That was like my other thing that I was like specifically listening for. And there is nobody in the league, nobody on broadcast that I felt like I connected with as a fan of 100 Thieves. So take that for what you will, whether that's, me personally, I like having people on the broadcast that do have a favorite team and can ride or die for it. And I don't feel like in today's day and age, it's like, again, the needle has shifted so far that it's all about the players. And I get that. But for me, it's all about the teams and their identity and their history and beyond. And I don't feel like there's anybody in this league, broadcast talent wise, that genuinely is a team person. Like at all. Or at least like how they talk is not covered. Cloud, are you free to hop into Discord? We can talk about this for 2 minutes real quick if you're able to hop in. I can't do 11:30. I've got work.
Well, you seem like you're busy, so.
But oh, there he is. Hey. Surprised you got a voice left after 2 hours of talking with Raz.
That was after an hour and a half of doing an interview with Kyra as well.
Oh, is that a leak or?
No, I posted it on YouTube as well.
Oh,
Like
okay.
the interview list, yeah. Well, anyways, I don't want to take up too much of your time, but one of the biggest pushbacks I personally have gotten in my content is being a Shopify fan and showing that in my interviews and talking about Shopify. Most people that cared enough to leave a comment absolutely hated it. And when you're saying that the broadcast needs to do more of that and have people that might have their favorite teams, I think it's a really cool idea. I also love TSM Jet, but I also think that might be stepping on a lot of toes.
Question for you: did people hate CLG Kobe domestically?
Domestically, he never was the CLG Kobe guy. It was very, very like light. They never really leaned into it. Even Jat didn't really lean into TSM until like the big moments.
Also, I have a question for you, Cloud, here.
For sure.
Do you get more views on the ones where you lean in as a Shopify fan more in some ways?
I don't know if that's
I'm
going to be
always the
relevant.
same.
I
Yeah,
was gonna
I'm
say.
always the same way. I don't really hide my
Well,
Shopify-ness.
Well, okay, do you get more views on like Shopify content by chance? Like if there's a Shopify interview?
If there's drama, sure. It's irrelevant, I think.
It does, so it doesn't move the needle at all.
Yeah, it doesn't move the needle too much.
It's interesting because like I also never hid that I was a 100 Thieves fan whenever I did interview content. Now, granted, I was way smaller in the space at the time. Like my interviews did not get the numbers that they would do now if I was to get back into interview content. But people understood that I was the 100 Thieves guy first, more than anything. And any problems that people have with it, I quote them as like, if you got a problem with it, go elsewhere. I'm a fan first. I'm not a journalist. I'm not this. Like I never claimed to be an interview. Like I don't know. I like went out of my way to make sure people like were beaten over the head with it. That it's like, look, I'm gonna be this. And you can either accept that and move on and know that I will be unbiased about certain things, but at the same time, I'm also not going to be. It's something I think Call of Duty does right, where I think like Aches as a creator is like the heel for Optic fans. He fucking hates them. It's not even that he has a team. By the way, Righteous, thank you for the Prime sub. It's not that he has a team. He just fucking hates Optic. And there's a draw in that. And I think on broadcast, like at this point, like it's so sterilized at this point. Why would you not just lean into it? Like, what do you have to lose is my question.
I'll tell you exactly what it is. If I'm a producer and like, let's just pretend Raz came up to me and said, "Hey, I'm like this huge Cloud9 fan. I really want to show my fandom. I don't want to keep hiding it." I would say, well, my issue with that is that what's going to happen whenever you're talking about Cloud9 versus another team is that people are going to feel like you're not giving a genuine discussion, genuine analysis. You all of a sudden, everyone's going to look through that lens of you're just a big C9 glazer. You don't actually know what you're talking about. You're not actually being honest. I think that's one of the biggest reasons why they steer away from that.
I think you can quell that very quickly.
Well, no,
I think analysis.
Here's the thing.
Go ahead.
That gives hate watching is a very popular thing. you want that people are going to want to be in there. Then anytime somebody like if the Raz, the popular C9 person, every time they're upset, everybody's gonna be going and waiting for that broadcast of Raz just eating all the shit of them having an upset. Or when they're doing well, the C9 fans are gonna be wanting to watch Raz like talk up their team and stuff.
Like, I can promise you this: if I was on broadcast, like if I'm not that I want to be very clear, but if I was on broadcast right now, there would be two specific times that people would tune into the broadcast every single time that my face is shown. The first is anytime that my team plays, because I'll have people that genuinely just want to tune in because they see, they see me as like a fandom face of that organization. But they're also going to tune in anytime that Cloud9 plays to see what I have to say, because they want to see me either raging or celebrating on their deathbed. And like that, like there is appeal to that we are not tapping into. And that's like when we talk about these rivalries and like what makes not only college football good, but what makes the LCS not great is because these rivalries are not real. It's not genuine. You don't feel it. There might be some individual player moments, but the players don't have any personality. You know who can have personality? Those that are used to being on camera.
Okay, I'm gonna cut you off there because I really don't want to take up too much of your time. But like, how does one generate a rivalry? Your literal reasoning for why you hate Cloud9 is, I don't know, I just do.
No, I have a very
Like,
specific
that's not-
reason. They knocked out Optic from the Black Ops 3 Call of Duty Championships back in 2016, the same weekend that my grandmother died. It was some bullshit. It was some fucking bullshit that they won on a hit reg bullet not registering when we should have won that map. Moved on. That's not saying that we should have won the entire thing, but they were pieces of shit. And you know who was on that roster? That same person that I just said earlier. That's the biggest Optic hater in the world. Aches. That's why I hate Cloud9. I have a very specific reason why I hate them. And I carried that through. I'm not willing to let that go because of that one moment. And if anybody's like, oh, that's obnoxious and too far, and like, that's literally what rivalries are. It's one stupid moment that shouldn't be as big as it is, but you blow it up out of proportion for no reason, and then it just snowballs.
I also don't think there's anybody in the world that's a bigger C9 hater than me. I hate C9 just because their fans act like they're always better than they are.
Yeah, but that's I ain't got a beef with the fans. I have a beef with the Cloud9 logo.
I have a beef with the logo too.
Yeah, but the first thing that came out of your mouth was the fans. For me, I don't give a fuck about the fans.
Because the fans are part of that logo. The C9 fan culture
Sure.
is a culture that's been built.
Well,
I'm not trying to dick measure contest on like who hates them more at the end. I think we both understand it. Sure, but like
you cheered them on when they're winning, and I'm like, man, they kind of almost threw that game.
I mean, I'm still going to cheer them on internationally because of how the system is set up. If we abolish that system right now, I'm never cheering for Cloud9 again.
Oh, and I'm never cheering for the Cloud9 even if they're with the system, because you know what? Their fans are only going to come back and tell you your team's shit even more.
I want them
to lose every game.
I'm arguably more selfish because I use them for my own benefit.
Then how does a team like Shopify or Cloud9 like actually genuinely develop a rivalry with another team?
I hate that the reality is it's one of two things. One, you need to have people that talk enough. You need to have somebody that does something that can actually develop a rivalry, which right now, like
APA with Team Liquid, yeah,
kinda, but like even APA with Team Liquid's like very neutered and watered down. Like I need whether people like this or not, I need a Reggie type. Or somebody like of that status, or like somebody to say something incendiary that pisses off another fan base. Like I need, for example, I need not Revan, because Revan's not the biggest.
What we need is Fudge and Contrast to come out and be like, C9 left us in the past. People are rating them higher than us, even though last year we knocked them out of the playoffs, or we beat them in the playoffs. They didn't go to Worlds. We showed all the C9 fans that we weren't the problem. Their team was the problem.
Yeah. And then not back down either. Like when they get in, like that's the problem, is you can't fake this shit. If it's genuine, like, and Fudge actually meant that, he would say it and stick to it. But what would happen is, and why I don't trust the players to be the one to end up like unintentionally doing this, is because they'll be like, oh yeah, this guy sucks, but then like shake his hand afterwards on the Rift. And it's like, and like be like, oh yeah, he's still a good guy. Whereas me, it'd be like, I respect Jack, but you know, it is what it is. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like that's just, I don't, there's no way to force it. You cannot force a rivalry. It just has to naturally happen. And you need to have people around you that are like good enough to be able to. I'll tell you one. Had Blippo stayed with FlyQuest, that could have been a real rivalry that was built off the back of that between Dokla and that, or Dokla and him. Like, that was a real rivalry. That's the type, like, those are the moments right there. And that's why when you look at like the views that you and I were getting anytime we talked about that issue, you could feel it. You could feel the tension. It was real. Nobody was backing down. Nobody was like stepping away from it. And it made for these amazing moments that were going to potentially come of it. But now both of them are not in the league. So we chucked away the one thing we had going for us.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. All right, man. Thanks for your time. I know you gotta go hang out
Yep.
with Emily.
You have a good night, man. Stream.
You
I
too.
will be live again on Wednesday for the podcast. Tomorrow, I'm just going to take to myself. It's been a few days in a row of streaming. I know we'll have the Cloud9 shit going on, but I am in office tomorrow. And then Wednesday morning, you'll get the video like talking about either takeaways, assuming Cloud9 doesn't make it, or if Cloud9 does make it, going over the highlights and the games that are leading up to Thursday's potential series for them. So no matter what, no video tomorrow, but video on Wednesday, and then possibly more depending on how the individual series go from there. So that's pretty much it. And I've got to go. I will catch you all later. I hope you have a good night. TikTok, I know I wasn't addressing some of the comments, but I saw the TSM versus CLG stuff. Trust me, we will talk about this more in depth as time goes on, especially since it has been rivalry week.